truth has arrived. One team's moving on, and one team will be left with tears. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. A critical game for both sides here, and we are underway. St. Charles has it in the defensive end. Look out, here they come on the attack. And he takes the feed. Santa Ana's got the puck against the wall. Kick pass to Panarin. Textbook pull check by Yossi. Fires it on net. Makes the save. St. Charles looks to get things going now with the puck. And he takes a shot. And that doesn't reach the net. Angles it over to Panarin. Oh, catches him on the open ice.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that puck this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
And now it's grabbed by Nylander. Santa Ana's ready to go on the attack. From behind the net. Cut feed to Hamilton. Oh, great save from medium play.
Skinner is able to put that puck to the corner and really keeps the puck out of harm's way and no second shot opportunity.
Answer the call there. Look at this attack here in the ozone. And sends it just out of reach. The Shadows have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Matthews. Taken by Hamilton. Levels him with the head. Takes a shot. And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Picked up along the boards by McAvoy. Santa Ana's got a hold of it along the wall. And that's intercepted by McAvoy. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. St. Charles looks to move the puck from their own end. Moves it to McAvoy. Great balance as he scoops it back up. Fires it. Denies him with the play. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Well past the midway mark of this period, we're still scoreless. Larkin's won the draw here in their own zone. Good hit to pump him off the puck. Can't hang on after that hit. Santa Ana's got a hold of the puck now. Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a short pass to Werenski. St. Charles tries to break out from their own end. Slides it diagonally to Werenski. Denies him in a stopper. The centerman glide into position. Kempe's won it off the faceoff. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. St. Charles takes it across the line. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Line A's getting chewed for interference here. He's off to the box.
Thorne's defensive game is his primary focus, guys, but don't be surprised if he jumps in on the attack.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Larkin's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Matthews has won the draw inside his own end. A little banging and crashing now. Santa Ana's got possession while undermanned. With some open space at center. Scrum ensues along the boards. Pumps the puck away. Throws it in front. And that's stopped. Santa Ana's got it in their own zone. Looks to get the puck over to Dunn. Sends it back to the front. Oh, hands on it. Grabbed along the board by Dunn. The Knights have the puck now. Moves it quickly over to Pettersson. Panarin's into the offensive zone now on the attack. The Knights run out of time, and the man advantage strength.
Even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there was none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
Oh, what a stop by Skinner! Quick pass to Panarin. He carries the puck up along the wing. Off the left wing and into center. Santa Anna's gained possession along the boards. Through center. Flips the pass in front. And that goes off a stick. Thorne's got it in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Hedman. St. Charles has the puck. Now a quick pass to Robertson. Carries it in. Moves it to Kaprizov. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Here's a blast. Gets in front of the shot. One-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go. A lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. We'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment.
Join us for our next team practice, which will be open to the public. Admission is simply by donation, with all proceeds going to local charities.
Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Here will be the first to make the line here as play gets underway in the second. All pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Santa Ana showcasing some offensive talents in that opening frame, James. Really dangling with the puck in the offensive zone. A lot of motion, opened up a ton of lanes. They just weren't rewarded. They didn't cash in on those opportunities. They need to shore that up in the second.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Pettersson's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Santa Ana's got it in the neutral zone. The Shadows played along the wing. St. Charles takes possession along the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Shot! And it pokes off a stick in traffic. And it's a quick pass to Pettersson. Came up with the save on that play.
Every coach is going to tell you, get in front of the goaltender and take away their eyes. It's the goaltender's job to find the puck. He finds it and makes the save.
We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play.
I always say, to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And Dusty snaps. He got just enough of the puck with the glove. And that continues. Oh, another save.
What a great job of chopping the puck, not one, but 2 consecutive saves.
Hamilton's going to play to Paul. Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Skinner. Picked off by Matthews. Oh, he hammered him.
He knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
Sends it in front. And that goes off someone in front. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Puck scooped up by Dahlin. Can't hang on to the puck after taking it back.
I don't think anyone was expecting this move from him, James. It's unpredictable. He catches everyone off guard except his teammate, who's able to cash in with a beautiful pass.
Santa Ana's got to be feeling good about themselves. Finally breaking through and getting one here in the second.
And that's a good one to get, James. They can finally breathe a sigh of relief that they've had possession, they've had the shots, they've had the opportunities, and finally they convert.
Takes the feed and center for the right wing. Playing big in the moment there. He got all of that one. Hit the blast. Cuts up with a stop.
given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Santa Ana's been just savage in the offensive zone. They lead it here in this second period. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Long pass into the neutral zone. Tremendous read and even greater sacrifice on the block. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Sends it in front. And he comes up with a stop. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Right on the doorstep. Swing and a miss. McAvoy's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Let's get the official decision.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by 1.
A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice to set up the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
And that's knocked away. Takes it across the blue line. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
He's such a phenomenal shooter, James. I mean, when he shoots in stride, he is absolutely lethal when he pulls that puck in and disguises his shot. He can change the angle so quickly, get it off fast. Goaltender always has to be ready.
Wicked pass! And that's blocked. And the puck's knocked loose. Santa Ana's looking to break out. And that's some great pressure on the offensive end by McKinnon. Gets it out of his own end. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. From center, they get into the attacking area.
Panarin's up and ready to get back on the ice.
The Knights pull off the penalty. Got to give the shorthanded unit a lot of credit.
Well, that power play really wasn't effective at all, James, and coach won't be happy. A lot of possession time correlated to nothing. You have to create some motion and be quick to be able to open up seams and lanes to the net.
Oh, a slick stop by Skinner.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Delayed penalty coming up here. Big save right at the end. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
A tight game at the end of the period, and you take a penalty. Your PKers have to come up huge and get you to the intermission.
2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too.
Burgers Family Restaurants.
Matthews plays it into the offensive zone. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no good there.
No, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone crushing, separating body from puck.
The Knights played along the boards. And he coughs it up in the pass. And the stick absolutely falls as he tries to unleash the shot.
Yossi's back in the play after grabbing a new stick from the bench, and man, these things snap in half.
Slides it back to the blue line. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The Shadows maintain that 1-goal lead.
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position, it's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Here's a short pass to Kaprizov. Denied by Merzlikins.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play, doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Moves it quickly over to McAvoy. And then carries off a stick. Moves the puck to Gaudreau. Quick pass across to Yossi. Puck grabbed by Panarin. Into the offensive end now. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Comes up with the steal. Takes it to the front. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. Denies him again.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding, made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Scooped up along the wall by McAvoy. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. That's not going to fool him. Good fight for the puck along the boards. McAvoy's going to serve 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. Santana's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
No way to score on the power play tonight, James, but that's where it's got to come. Especially when they use what's given to them. Getting the puck up high to the corner. When that shot goes through, man, does it create havoc as everyone's looking for that rebound.
The Knights stay in control of it. Comes up with nothing on the play.
Sometimes players get into those areas, they try and get the whole team Puritan. That's a result right there, not hitting that.
Loose puck battle along the boards. Huge steal in his own end. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Taken along the wall by Konechny. Moves the puck. Smart defensive play there. Santa Ana's got the puck here in the open ice. Here's a pass to the middle. And that's intercepted. Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone.
McAvoy standing up, ready to go.
And he was locked in on that save as play continues. Puck moved back to the neutral zone. And the officials are calling a delayed penalty here. Looks like a trip. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
Whoever has a role in this PK unit knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And they manage to clear it. Puck is grabbed here at center ice by Darlene. Takes it up and still got the puck. Quick pass to McAvoy. Handles it along the blue line. Way too much congestion blocks that. St. Charles gains possession under man. Santa Ana's got possession of the puck. Here's a shot. Turned aside by Skinner. Trying to get it out of their own end. Great use of their body to knock him off the puck. Quick shot. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes out of the stick. Nice job to escape the zone. Santa Ana's got the puck along the wall.
It's been a low-scoring affair, James, but it's been entertaining on both sides, just unable to finish. And as an athlete, this can be very frustrating. You're squeezing the stick tighter and tighter with every miss.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Santa Ana's got the edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. Pettersson's won the draw inside his own end. Yossi's taking it from his own end. Quick feed to Pettersson. Absolutely critical strike here in the third.
Yeah, and really important that they didn't get frustrated. They just trusted the process, and they found themselves getting the equalizer. Now there's a lot of game to be played to try and win it. It's so fun and entertaining to watch a player like this, isn't it, James? I mean, he's so deceptive. You're not sure he's looking one way, and then the pass goes the other. If you're playing alongside him, you just want to make sure you have his stick on the ice.
And they win that draw at center. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Here he is, wristed on net. And that's blocked from someone in front. Moves it to Thor. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. And cut that one out of the net. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. In close. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Skinner.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
In the final moments of this period, it's all tied up. Cuffs up possession of the puck. St. Charles looks to break out in their own end. Santa Ana's got control of the puck. On the attack along the boards. Puts it on net. How the move by Skinner.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put a foul.
And he stopped that one. Sends one up to Pedersen. Sends a pass over. Santa Ana's got the puck along the boards. Inside of the final minute here in the third. St. Charles with possession in their own zone. With possession along the wall. The Shadows look to start the transition game. McKinnon's got the puck now in his own end. Oh, what a hit against the boards!
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down.
No corner given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Santa Ana's got the puck. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Here's a short pass to McKinnon. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Passes over to McAvoy. Quick pass to Holtman. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Points. Quick stick lands on the puck here at center. It's in the back of the net, but it's not going to count as the whistle goes before the puck went in. Look at that. There's the horn, and we are still evened up. That means we got a little bonus time. OT action is just around the corner. One will win, one will lose. Overtime will tell the story. We're going to get ourselves a hero tonight or what? It's overtime and the clock is ticking. We got a delayed penalty coming up here as the ref's hand goes up in the air. There's the whistle and here's the call.
The official calls a penalty in overtime, and power play opportunity here to finish it off and win the game.
St. Charles is set to go back to work on the power play.
What a time in this game to have a power play opportunity in overtime. The coaching staff has to settle their team down, make sure they're ready to go here so they can execute and capitalize.
From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Puck picked up by Matthews. Hooks it away here in the neutral zone. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off. Here's a chance. That goes wide.
Pedersen's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot on.
Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
He's known for a shot, but it's the way he keeps his feet moving. He's shooting in stride, and he changes the angle, which is really deceptive for a goaltender to pick up on. But this one does and makes the save.
And that's broken up with a stick in front. Puck cleared from the defensive end. And he slides it quickly to Thor. And a huge opportunity here in overtime is blown as the power play comes up short.
Well, James, I'm not sure if the emotion got the better of him with that power play unit, but it's overtime. You got to find a way to be urgent, drive the paint. That was not acceptable.
able to stop. Stopped it with a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That was all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused, when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Santa Ana's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Hammers it on the net. Big save by the goaltender.
McKillop's out here in overtime, and we know his zone ability to be the contributing factor for winning this game. Let's see how things play out, guys.
Good heads up play to sneak in there on the tie-up and come up with the puck. Slides the puck over.
This is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
It's big time. St. Charles has it near the wall. Santa Ana's got the puck in their own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And a nice save there as play continues. Pushes it across to Yossi. St. Charles moves ahead with the puck. Here's a chance! Oh, how did he miss that? It's all part of the game, but Cheryl, you've got to connect on that one.
Well, you do, especially when you get those grade A scoring chances. You have to find a way to, at minimum, get it to the net. But, man, I think he had a little more time on his side, and it just ricochets off his toe.
Here's the change.
Matthews wins the faceoff. Slides it across to Kane. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And it comes up big again.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
He says, let's get physical on that play. And now it's grabbed by Goudreau. The Shadows looking against the half wall. Looking to make it. Still tied. Moose cut the over to Hedman. Right up the gut to the attacking zone. And that's knocked away by Hedman. Pass to Kane. Taken by Rantanen. And now he moves it to Robertson. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Kane. Decimal Jordan with that hit. Let's it go. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. A critical draw here. Kempe's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Good read with the stick to break that up. Intercepts the pass at center. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
Well, it's pretty obvious that it's a 2-minute minor, but he certainly didn't like it, James. He's going to contest it, but guess what? The official ain't listening.
Matthews could be a hero if he's able to use his zone ability and help this crew strike in overtime. Let's see what happens, guys.
He makes the save. Quick feed to Keller. Moves the puck into the attacking area.
It's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck with some gymnastics at its finest.
Moves it to Pettersson. Gives them nothing in front.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in a low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Keller is picking up steam. The Knights gain control of the puck. Puck scooped up by Yossi. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Play is blown dead with the offside.
Kane's known for being able to generate offense with his zone ability. And guys, there's no better time than overtime to come up big. Let's see how he does here.
Santa Ana's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Nice zone entry from the right side. Picked up along the wall. bounces across the line and in the offensive zone. Quick pass to Panarin. Chance to win it. Oh, what a save to keep it tied. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Henderson's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Santa Ana's got control of it now from their own end. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay. There's another great save. 23 seconds left. Kovac can just blast the shot. Through center along the wing. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by McAvoy. There's your overtime winner. Who's up? They scratched, and they deserve that win tonight. I'm going to say, hands down, this is the best tradition in sports here, Cheryl.
Well, I love it as well. I mean, you're showing respect for your teammates and your opponents after a hard-fought battle. Yes, on one side it's tough, and on the other it's great, but I think it's well done.
Western Conference